welcome back to another video. Got my water, electrolytes, and creatine here. I thought I would take you along with me today as I continue on my weight loss journey to lose some of the weight that I gained last year. As you know, I'm now back on compounded Tirzepatide, 5 milligrams. I'm currently feeling, and I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to like jinx it or reverse it, but I think I'm feeling the best that I have felt in weeks and months. Some of it's the medicine. Some of it's probably just cleaning up my eating. Some of it could also be my mindset. But I just wanted to take you along today as I try to chip away, hitting my goals all around those 4 categories that I talk about all the time. I just put things into little buckets from nutrition, movement, hydration, and sleep. Those are my 4 areas. And movement includes not only just, getting my steps in, but also going to the gym. Today is upper body day. But when I woke up this morning, I don't know, I felt a little bit, first of all, I was thirsty. So I made sure I had my water, which, by the way, no report yet on whether or not I'm going to recommend this, but I've been taking this for about a week and a half now. Perfect aminos. I'm actually doing 3 servings of it. But 1 serving of it, according to the label, 1 serving of this is equivalent to 29 grams of whey protein, 15 grams of meat, poultry, and fish, or 10 grams of eggs. So I take 10 of these in the morning. It's recommended. So I'm working with my doctor. I'm doing the recommendation for me and also the fact that I am on a fat loss program. So not a doctor, not recommending any of these things. I just like to tell you, coming off a 4.7 pound first week loss of being back on compounded Tirzepatide, I don't want to just gatekeep anything. I want you to be able to see everything that I'm taking and I'm doing along the way. And I love to hear everything that everybody else is doing. And, supplements are very overwhelming. They are very, very overwhelming. It's unregulated. They're expensive. So you just have to find the right ones that work for you and the ones that maybe you just have to look at what you're eating and what it's missing. And, that's where supplementation comes in. But I'm feeling a little bit on the hungry side this morning. So I'm going to kickstart my breakfast a tad earlier today, just listening to my body, doing everything that I need to do. But overall mindset, feeling great. As you can hear, my dog always drinks some water as I'm talking. As soon as I hit record, she's like, oh, gotta beeline it to the water. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna make my breakfast. I'm also, just got my water, electrolytes, and creatine here. That's been helping as well. Just upping my hydration game. I try to do 3 of these. This is 40 ounces. Sometimes I drink a little bit more than that because I have sparkling water. But let's go ahead. Let's get this day started. Let's see what this day just entails, and just gonna, continue having this mindset of, put in the work. You're gonna feel a little uncomfortable at times, but just keep showing up for yourself. And as I always say, you know how I am with my little words bracelet. I am feeling locked. There we go. I'm feeling locked in. I don't know if you can see it, but love my bracelets. But let's go ahead. Let's get some breakfast going. All right, it is breakfast time. I am definitely hungry. I am currently tracking, so I am weighing a little bit. I just wanted to do that for just like a couple weeks to see how I feel. But I'm having 170 grams of Greek yogurt. Perfect. I never thought I would love Greek yogurt, but here we are. And then I also have some almonds. Now I do weigh them, but I'm not going for a specific amount. I just do a little bit of a handful, throw it in there and call it a day. And that's kind of how I do the wild blueberries as well, because I never thought I would be somebody that would even be eating wild blueberries. So the fact that I am, it's not like I'm going and putting an entire bag in my yogurt bowl, but I am just shaking a couple out, calling it a day. But that is a nice little simple yogurt bowl. And because I'm trying to get a little extra protein in the morning to keep me satiated until lunch, I have been making a protein coffee. Shocker! I'm still drinking protein coffee. But because my dog is a nutcase, you should see her right now staring at me. I'm gonna give her a treat because she is being really good. You're such a good girl. I use like a shaker cup and she just goes wild, and I'm just training her to ignore me. I don't know, this is a new thing because I've used the shaker cup off and on for like the past couple of years. But anyways, let me change this to milliliters. I'm gonna do it in the blender. I'm gonna do a cup. There we go. I am monitoring just the fact that I am having a smidge bit more like dairy products in a way this past, actually these past like 2-3 days. So far no issues, but it's just something I'm aware of because, you know, yogurt, milk, we got cottage cheese, we got regular cheese. There's just certain things that I'm just trying not to have too much of. Oh yeah, I do a scoop of my Flav City salted caramel. And then let me clear this out. I do about 6 fluid ounces of my coffee. Sorry, apparently a lot more than I thought. There we go. Oh, 181 and I wanted 180. So close. I'm not taking it out. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to blend this up. Check this out. Look how smooth that is. Ooh. So good. So this is what I do to start off the morning. Got my protein coffee, got my yogurt bowl. Let me tell you how much. I think it is 59 grams of protein, 377 calories. Come on now. You know the 10% rule. When you look at the back of something and it says it's 25 grams of protein, you add a 0 at the end of it, it's 250. You need to check, are the calories under 250? And that's when you know it's a higher protein, you know, product. So I can say this is a high protein breakfast because 377 calories, 56 grams of protein. Sign me up. This is a great way to start the morning. So it's a little bit before 8. It is time to log in and start my day. I've already finished my yogurt bowl and now I'm having my protein coffee, or some people call profie. I just prefer to just say protein coffee, but hey, any way to just name some things and have some fun, I'm all for it. But I do like to let it set for about 10-15 minutes, so it's perfect. I eat my yogurt bowl and then this is ready to go. But got some meetings to pop into, a lot of work today, but it's just all about kind of separating the two. Focus on work during my work hours, and I only need to just think about, at one point, just getting a little bit of movement in during my 8-hour block. And then also, you know, just staying to my nutrition. That's it. I'm trying to separate it all. I'm not thinking about the gym yet. I'm not thinking about, you know, anything that happened beforehand. Just gonna focus and also kind of keep my stress down the best I can. But let's be real here. We can keep the stress down as much as we can, but there are things that pop up at work. It's just how we handle them. But yeah, gonna log in, start my day, and let's just see what this day brings. And I should point out, the salted caramel from Flav City is growing on me. I don't know if my taste buds are changed or the fact that originally I mixed it with water and now I'm mixing it with a little bit of, I say the generic version of Fairlife fat-free milk. I don't know if that just makes the salted caramel flavor a little bit less because when it's with the water, it's really sweet. But when it's mixed with the milk, it's kind of like creamy and just kind of a smoother taste. And I'm really enjoying this. So I just wrapped up the first half of my workday. And I'm going to have to be honest. There was no amount of water that I could drink to help me. I was very uncomfortable, probably for the past like hour and 15 minutes. Not only just like hungry, but also like, I don't know. I feel a little bloated. I don't know if it was, the milk in my protein coffee or whatever it is, or it could just be one of those things like last week. I was really good a couple days post shot, and then, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, gradual increase and just feeling a little bit hungry. But I think what I did, and I made sure that I just told myself, you had plenty to eat this morning. You had enough calories, enough protein. Just ride it out until lunch, and that's what I did. So now it's lunchtime, but I have to take a certain someone for a walk. Let me see if I can find her. Oh, you just have to search for sunspots in here, and you will find Rosie. I don't know if you can see her. There she is. Watch this. Rosie, do you want to go for a walk? You want to go outside? Yeah, she just wants to be left alone. I might have the only dog that you ask them if they want to go for a walk and they're like, no, just leave me alone. I want to stay in the sun, but I'm going to go take her for a little walk outside so she can get some steps in too. And I also could use a little bit of a breather. Just got back from walking Rosie, and it is unbelievable. I did not want to come back in. It is so nice out there. I think it's 80 degrees. It's sunny. Barely a cloud in the sky. It just makes me want to go for a nice walk, but I do have to go to the gym. So I'm like, could I do a nice walk before or after the gym? Exciting things happening over here, but it's lunchtime. I have a slightly different lunch this week compared to last week, but of course I got my staple, my plain sparkling water. But it may not make sense, but it makes sense to me. I always say, in order for you to stay on track, eat the things that you want to eat. Obviously, try to stay, under a certain amount of calories or protein or whatever your goals are. But I have something so simple right here. I got some siete, cassava, there goes Rosie, tortilla chips. I got some cucumbers, a little bit of cottage cheese, and some, I think it's about 5 ounces of ground beef with a little taco seasoning and some shredded cheese in this. I use the tortilla shells either for the taco meat or the cottage cheese, but most of the time I just dip my cucumbers in the cottage cheese. But this lunch has 507 calories, which is the important thing for me, and then 48 grams of protein. So as of right now, that's putting me at 104 grams of protein before I even hit dinner. And also we're sitting at about 884 calories. So that is just basically setting me up for success to be able to hit my goal later on today, but I'm going to go ahead, eat this, and I got to get back online for work. Once again, Rosie still working on her tan in the sun. So cute. Just wrapped up the workday. Rosie has moved her spot just a smidge. She is now on the ottoman, but still in direct sunlight, working on her tan. And this gorgeous weather today is reminding me that I need some color. But that'll come in due time when it's pool and beach season. But today is upper body day. I am going to take the long way to the gym so that I can get some extra steps in, and we'll just see what time my workout is done, and maybe I'll take the long way home and not hop on the treadmill and just get some of my steps in outside with some fresh air and some sun. But time to head to the gym so that I can get back, make dinner, and just kind of make it through today, because my stomach is still, she knows whenever I leave, she goes right to her little spot, her little perch by the door so she can see me come and go. But my stomach is still just a little bit more on like the bloated side. And I also felt a little more hungry than usual this afternoon, but once again, just got to embrace the suck sometimes. It's a mental thing. I've gone at this point, what are we, 12 days into this 30-day reset, and I have not had any ultra processed foods. I've cut out the sugar, and I've just really stuck to my plan the best that I could. I'm not trying to be perfect with hitting 170 grams of protein every single day. And, 1,600 calories, just trying to get into that range because that's just what I set off for. And if I get 165 grams of protein, I'm not going to go walk around to see where I can find 5 grams of protein. But gym time, let's get this workout done. And I got on my Raesyn walking sneakers. I absolutely love these, as you can tell. There's my Raesyn tower. So I have 4 pairs total. Absolutely love these. I have 2 pairs I haven't worn yet. The bottom 2, broke them out because the weather is so nice. It's almost walking season for me. I am still walking to the gym. Why? Because I took the longest way possible because I just couldn't stop walking. It is absolutely gorgeous out right now. So I guess we'll just count this as my walk for the day. I was going to do the treadmill afterwards, but I feel like I got enough steps in for the day. And I know that they say that you should technically do cardio after strength training. I guess it helps with fat loss. Just gotta fit things in when you can. Nothing's ever gonna be perfect, but if I could, I would just keep walking, but I gotta get my upper body workout done. Back from the gym, great session, great upper body session, nice walk beforehand. I'm happy I did it before because even though it's absolutely gorgeous out, when I was done at the gym, I was ready to come home. One thing that I knew I needed to do was stop at Mission Barbecue on the way back because I knew that I was going to be a little bit short of the chicken for my bowl tonight. And also, I forgot to take something out of the freezer to defrost to make tomorrow for lunch, so it'll just be pushed ahead a day. And don't sleep on it. But Mission Barbecue, look at that pulled chicken, a pound. It's just smoked with their seasonings. It's chicken thighs. They don't use oils. They don't do anything super crazy with it. It's my little go-to, especially in the summers when it's very busy. But I knew that I didn't have enough chicken thighs tonight to make this. So I put about an ounce of the pulled chicken on it. I also pulled a slight audible. For some reason, I love green beans, I love broccoli, I love all of it, but I decided, you know, I have one of these maple bourbon, I just opened it, salad kits, maple bourbon, uncured bacon, chopped salad kit. I didn't use any of the bacon from it. So I just decided, instead of that, I'm gonna put everything on top of a salad, and I made a little salad bowl. I got some potatoes, some pulled chicken, obviously the salad kit, and some of my chicken thighs that I made with a little bit of that Japanese barbecue sauce. I'm definitely making more of those. But overall, right now, this is 409 calories and 33 grams of protein. So I am sitting at about 138 grams of protein so far today. So I'm a little bit short of my total. I'll probably have a protein shake later. But the one positive thing is that I try not to apply these as an actual item. But if I am ever so slightly short on my protein goal, these come in handy. I mean, I take 3 servings of them every single day, 2 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So in all actuality, that's what? Oh God, I have to do math. That's 87 grams of protein just from the capsules. And we're talking about complete full amino acids. I'm not going to go into it once again. It's hard for me to explain. One of these days, I'm going to put a little effort into understanding some of these things. To be able to explain it, but I understand the science behind it, but it's just hard for me to put it out. But I'm gonna go ahead, eat my dinner, and then get ready to play because my dog's already had her dinner and she's like, what are you doing? Eat your dinner, it is playtime. I think Rosie's not happy because she's still playing with her Christmas toys. A reindeer. Oh, she's hitting up the bottle today. I think it's time we swap out some of her toys. It's already in the middle of March. All right, it is a little after 7. It's time for wind down. I gotta take a shower, just kind of put something random on the TV and relax. Don't you worry, I got my wind down glasses still. It's been interesting wearing them since the time change, and it is still light out. I don't know if you can see a little somebody joined the little recap, the end of this video, but I want to just talk about everything today, the good, the bad, and there really wasn't any bad, to be honest with you, but let's just start with nutrition. So I ended up the day with short of my calories, 1,300, I think it was 47 calories. That's a little bit lower than I normally like, and also my protein is at 138 grams. I'm trying to hit 170, but the way I see it is I am taking those perfect aminos to help in this particular situation, but also when I was eating dinner, in the back of my mind, I've talked about this a lot in videos, the importance of protein first, and I could just feel myself, like I've been hungry all day and I go to sit down and eat my dinner and I can barely eat it. I don't know what's going on. You have good days and bad days, right? So I ate all the chicken, I ate half of the potatoes, and I made sure I ate all of the lettuce because I just wanted a little bit of the micronutrients. And so definitely left some potatoes on the plate. I'm telling you, it was a struggle to even eat the chicken, but I knew I was already short on my protein for the day. So, not every day is going to be perfect. And this day I thought I had everything mapped out the best I could, and I still fell a little bit short. Tomorrow I'll do better. That's what it is. Guess what? I didn't go and grab chips. I didn't go grab any cookies or soda, ice cream, none of it. I am just doing the things that I need to be doing to make myself healthier and lose a little bit of weight. Now let's talk about from that. Today I had my strength training session. So I did upper body at the gym. Great. I felt like, even though I felt a little, like I said before, a little hungry throughout the day, I didn't eat anything before the gym because my lunch should have been more than I needed. And when I got to the gym, I didn't feel any lack of energy. I actually felt like, I don't know, I felt so good at the gym, and I was pushing myself a little bit, but also not enough that I'm going to hurt myself. I'm still gradually learning what my weights are to then eventually start doing some progressive overloads. I probably will start doing that next week. But love that the weather is incredible. So I was able to get my steps in, part of movement. And so also Rosie went on 2 little short walks today. So that did it. But right now I'm sitting at 10,658 steps. My Monday through Friday step goal is 10,000. My weekends is 15,000. I think that the best thing I've done so far, and I've only had 2 weekends to test this theory out, so I'm still a newbie, but I love having a different plan for the week than the weekends. And I know how much more I move on the weekends, and this is just another step up to it. But yeah, so movement, fantastic. Hydration, definitely had no issues with hydration today. And because I'm starting my wind down routine, I'm hoping to have a really good sleep score tonight. Last night was a 92%. I had a 92%. And the interesting thing is I felt like I was waking up every hour or two, but then I was falling right back asleep. So I think that helps. The only thing that's a little bit off the past 2 days, and I'm just tracking it, is my HRV, which I'm not going to go into any specifics about that. It was low for a while, and then when I started this little 30-day reset, cleaned up everything I was eating and just was on track. And my HRV started increasing. But I don't know. We'll see why it kind of dropped down a little bit the past 2 days. This is all data that I just love to learn, but I'm not going to be really doing much to improve it. But overall, great day. Yes, fell a little bit short in a couple areas, but I'm not going to have a perfect plan, especially when I'm not feeling 100% and I couldn't get another protein shake in or just anything to be able to get at least another 20 to 30 grams of protein. But I want to wrap up this video here because somebody is already starting to fall asleep. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I look forward to doing a little bit more of these type of days. and just show you everything that I'm doing to, you know, hit my weight loss goal on a GLP-1. If you like the video, hit that like button. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe, but I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.